Alright, so in this session we will be primarily checking out an open source tool from Grafana Labs called K6. It's another tool like Locust which can be used for open source load testing automation. It's available in a cloud form and an offline binary written in Go primarily, if I understand right, and that can be primarily used to run homegrown tests in JavaScript, which seem to be pretty easy as per the examples given here. So let's just check this out. You can simply go on the open source link here. It'll give you a page like this where you'll have a download section, then you can check out the kind of test it writes, runs, demo of that sort. Installation is pretty easy as well, it has baked in packages for Linux, Fedora, CentOS, Mac OS, Windows, a Docker image as well, and then you can download the binary itself, which we'll be using here, and then there are extensions to basically enhance the capabilities of it, which we won't be covering in this session, later sometime probably. So for the binary, you can just go to K6 Grafana repository location. Under the releases, if you check out there are these binaries available. I've already downloaded the AMD64 for Linux, which is present locally for me, and I'll be using that. If you check out the manifesto for this, it's primarily noting how developer friendly it is and how well adjusted it is to write performance tests. You can go through this. There's if you want to see that if it suits your ideology around performance tests, it will suit you in the long run or not. For example, for HTTP test, it could be as simple as this. It is primarily just doing a GET request here. For every JS test that you write in it, the one that will be run as in the main of the test will be the default function, and then you can have other refactored modules on top of it which are getting called from it. It allows all sorts of things that you might require, loading CSVs and other bits. Basically it's a JavaScript, so everything that you want to use, you can use primarily at the base of it. And let's just try out the simplest test for now. So we already have K6 locally. I'll just copy it over to my local binary path, so it's available to me without any issues. Let's rehash so it's available. Let's just see K6 version, what it gives me. Unknown flag, no version flag available. Alright, it's our help, it's a Go thingy. Oh. Cool. Let's see if this works. Okay, so Hagen help works for this. It provides you with archive commands, cloud completion, convert, bunch of things to help with its cloud service that it provides, and then simple bits to run it locally as well. Let's just quickly create one. HTTP get JS. Right. Let me just quickly rescale this a bit. So you'll remember where to go. Then for running it, I can check out the help. Let's see how intuitive it is, if this simply works or not, and it does, which is good. Let's see what all it shows us. So views is the virtual users, and currently we're just running one iteration of it, which can be seen here. All this is tweakable via switches, from what I remember. This is a general stats for the request receiving, how much microseconds it took, request sending, the TLS handshake, all these things. So you can actually see the individual portions, where it's probably spending most of the time, and then reach a particular hypothesis. Let's just quickly change it to example.com and see how it behaves with that.